Hey everybody, it's been quite some time, hasn't it? How you guys doing? It's been a long time, as I just said, and quick update. I moved, as you could tell from my background, the mess over there. I recently moved, and by recently I meant at the end of 2024. Long time, right? I moved, and I lost my webcam, my mic. I found them, and now here I am. So that's a quick update. That's pretty much where I've been, and I've also been playing an unhealthy amount of Final Fantasy 14. I got into it after I beat Rebirth. I'll make a video talking about how I got into 14 in more detail. But this video, as you could tell from my shirt and the title, my thoughts on Resident Evil Requiem. I got them a day early, as I usually do, and I got it on the PS5 and the deluxe edition on Switch too, because I'm an idiot. But it's the Switch. Portability always wins, as you know. And what's cool about that, it comes with a steel book. It's pretty sweet. There's the side. And wouldn't you know, the spine. The spine. And it came with a DLC. And it also came with this pretty sweet, I'm going to take it out of here, Grace Ashcroft card. And on the back is the RPD, which, see, you can kind of see it. Fixed, destroyed. Fixed, destroyed. Anyway, so yeah, I got him for 2 systems because I'm a jackass. And I beat it yesterday. Was Friday? Yeah, I beat it yesterday, which is the day it came out. And so yeah, I just want to give my quick thoughts on it. I'll make a quick video to show you that I'm still alive. Yeah, so I absolutely loved the crap out of the whole thing. This isn't a review, by the way. It's just my thoughts. I love the crap out of the whole thing. Grace's parts were like, my palms were sweating gripping the controller, especially in the beginning part with the girl. That's the creature's name, the girl. And no spoilers. The beginning part with the girl, you have no weapons, and it is horrifying. I played Grace in first person, Leon in third person, because that's how it started. Was the recommended camera setup, and that's the one I went with. And yeah, Grace's parts were a little stressful, but also horrifying. Leon's parts felt just like I was playing Resident Evil 4, and you know me, Resident Evil 4, my most beaten game of all time. I love the crap out of it. So playing Leon's parts, I felt right at home. And you do switch between both, you know, at certain points throughout the game. And I feel like Requiem is kind of like a precursor to the of how it's going to be in the inevitable Resident Evil 6 remake, because I feel like in the Resident Evil 6 remake they're going to I say a lot. I'm sorry. They're going to. I was about to say it again. They're going to make it all one storyline instead of 3 separate ones, and you know have you start with, like, let's say Leon, and then, you know, in the timeline, well, actually, whatever part of the Resident Evil 6 comes first, they're going to do that, and then they're going to make the game in order, make it a comprehensive story. I'm not good with words. And, yeah, but that's what I feel like this is, kind of like showing you what the inevitable 6 remake is going to be like. But anyway, yeah, the zombies, they literally talk. They're like Bub the Zombie from Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Because, you know, in the Resident Evil Showcase, they talked about the zombies. They still have memories of their previous life. I think the memories of the previous life. So they, like, there's a maid zombie. She's, like, scrubbing the mirror, smashing her head on it. And then she turns around, like, walks over to the other end of the bathroom, starts scrubbing blood. There's the chef, which is a big boy. And you take him out, you get a trophy or achievement, whatever you're playing on. It's pretty cool. And then with Leon's, same thing. Zombies, you know, the zombies have weapons that, you know, you could parry. You could pick up their weapons and use them against them. The chainsaw zombies, you know, it's great. The gameplay is very, very good. Like, you know, it's easy to control. The gunplay's fun. I played on standard classic. Grace's story, you can use ink ribbons, and the autosaves are very, very sparse. Yeah, sparse. Yeah, they're very sparse. Leon's doesn't use ink ribbons, but you can still save on not typewriters, but like these laptops, which obviously doesn't need ink ribbon. Doesn't need ink ribbons. What else? The story. It was hinted that this is Leon's final game, and without giving too much away, it didn't have that sense of finality to it, because I feel like if this is Leon's last game, you can't have Leon's last game and not have Ada. That's just me. I feel like that's how it should go. You know, they need to hump. They need to get together. But yeah, and as you can tell from the trailers, you do go back to Raccoon City as Leon. You have to go fight in Grace. Go to Raccoon City. It was actually kind of cool. That's the Resident Evil game I want. Traveling the entirety of post-apocalyptic destroyed Raccoon City. The zombies there with the weapons. Some of them have a machine gun. They're like BSAA agent. Screw it. They're BSAA agents. They have weapons. They're zombies. They'll fire up and like it'll hit you, and they do a lot of damage. There's another part where zombies use mortars, which when that happened, I was like, okay, that's yeah, it's a little bit Resident Evil 6 like. I know what you're probably thinking. Resident Evil 4, they had guns too and fire rocket launchers at you, but they weren't zombies. They were Las Plagas, man. They weren't zombies. These are zombies. I mean, granted, this is a mutation of a virus. I'm not gonna say which one. A mutation of a virus, and so yeah, they're gonna be a little smarter than normal, you know, stumbling zombies. Well, I feel like I am just rambling. Anyway, that's beside the point. Whatever. It's just nothing written down. Just letting it all out. And then there's another part that is very Resident Evil 6 like. And I was like, okay, maybe this is a bit too much. Just a little bit. Leon, motorcycle, collapsed building, drives up it like as a ramp, and then woo, up in the air, and then lands. I mean, yeah, granted, in Resident Evil 4, you could do backflips on a freaking jet ski, but the thing about that is bite me. That's what that is. No, I'm just kidding. But that seemed a little just borderline on, come on, man. To me at least. But then again, this is a post-Resident Evil 6 Leon, so, you know, I don't know. But I'm not going to give away the endings. There are 2 of them. And I will say this, though. You would think a good ending would be the left option, and the bad ending would be the right. No, this is swapped. But I'm not going to say what the choice is, what happens. I'm not going to say that. I'll leave that up to you. But, yeah. I don't feel like this. I think this... dang, I don't want to I don't want to say it. You know what? I won't say it. Alright, I'll say it. Spoilers. A little bit. 3, 2, 1. I think this is the finale of anything Umbrella related. I feel. Because you find out things about Oswald Spencer. I won't say what those are. I'm not going to spoil everything. Of Oswald Spencer. And, yeah, I think you could put Umbrella to rest. We still need to find out what the heck about then in Resident Evil 8 when Chris sees that the BSA are using bioweapons as soldiers. What's up with that? But, yeah, I hope this was good enough. I just want to make a quick video. I hope that, this made sense. I rambled a little bit. It's good to see you all again. And, yeah. Oh, and another thing about Requiem. It's not him. I'm not going to say who. It's not him. Looks like him. Sounds like him. Does what he does. But it's not him. You let me know in the comments if you know who I'm talking about. But, yeah. Once again, hope this is good enough. I think back to my Resident Evil Rebirth review. I shouldn't have called it a review, and how bad that was. So hopefully this isn't as bad. But that's why I called it my thoughts, not a review. Even though I kind of reviewed part. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that's the video. I'm happy to be making videos again, or making a video again. I want to get back to making more videos. I have a Switch 2. I have a stack of games for it. I can show that off. Switch 2 game collection. Different topics. Maybe video game related topics that I could talk about, or movie related topics, or book related topics. I'm not only just about video games. I'm also about movies, books, nerd stuff. And so yeah. Thank you for watching. I appreciate anybody here who tuned in. And yeah. I'll see you all later. Bye. Have a good day. Catch you in the next one. And see you later.